it's Allison. Thank you so much for joining me for this 10-minute stretching session. It's going to be so relaxing, so good for our bodies, our muscles. We're gonna get the blood and the oxygen flowing. We'll start with some dynamic movements and stretches, moving slowly and strategically. We'll end with some static stretches, holding our poses for about 30 seconds. Stretching is amazing for you. I highly, highly recommend it. I think it's awesome. It alleviates and prevents injuries and pains. It's also really good with increasing our flexibility and range of motion. So if you're ready, come with me, let's do it. All right, let's get started with our warm-up. Here we go. Bring those arms up and around, really getting the shoulders nice and warm. I'm really excited for our 10-minute stretching session today. It's going to be awesome. It's so good for us. And then reverse. And now I want you to think about moving your arms through water. So we're not flopping down. We're smooth and we're graceful. One more. Breathing. Inhale, arms come up. And then exhale, push the water down nice and slow. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, push it down. One more. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, down. And then let's just roll the wrists. 1, 2, 3. Other direction, just warming up the joints. Ooh, I'm cracking a little. Excellent. Then arms come up. Bend at the knees. Hinge at the waist. Let your head, neck, and chin go for that forward fold. And just let it go. Let your head get heavy. Sway a little side to side. You can have a bend in the knees here, or you can have straight legs. I'm feeling a nice bend today. Whatever feels good for you. Make sure you're breathing. And then one hand to each ankle, 1 inch at a time. Walk your hands up your legs. Your head is always last to lift so we don't get dizzy. Slowly come up. Excellent. One more time. Inhale. Bend at the knees, hinge at the hips, lead with the chest. Let your head, neck, and chin go. Oh, forward fold feels so good. Feeling it in the backs of my legs, even my low back and my upper back body, my shoulder blades are just starting to relax. Oh, and then slowly again, one hand to each leg, walking it up nice and slow. Head is last to lift so we don't get dizzy. And then let's separate a little bit wider than hip distance. Toes face me. Arms come up again. The same thing. Forward fold, hinging at the hips, leading with the chest. And now I want you to move over to the right foot. Oh, really feeling the back of that right leg. And then gently over to the left foot. Oof. Now I have straight legs here. You do not need to. If you want, you can always keep a little bit of a bend if you feel like your hamstrings are just so tight. Let's go one more each way. Oh, it feels nice. Just doing a little dynamic stretching here. One hand to each ankle. And again, slowly roll up, bend the knees. Come on up. And I want you to turn the heels in, toes out. Come on down, hands on the thighs. We're gonna go shoulder towards opposite knee and then the other way. Awesome. So you're gonna feel this in your inner thigh. You're gonna feel this in your groin, a little hip flexor, one more each way. Feels so good. Beautiful. Excellent. Come up to stand. Heel toe those feet in. And we're gonna make our way to the back of the mat. Hands come up big. Inhale again. Last time. Forward fold. Leading with the chest. And relaxing, letting the head, neck, and chin go. Big bend in the knees until your hands can touch the mat. I want you to walk them out into that high plank. We're only here for a hot second, I promise. Hands directly underneath the shoulders, palms flat, fingers spread wide, and you're just gonna push back to that downward dog. Oh, does that feel good? Now you can pedal out the legs here. You can have straight legs, bent legs. Again, this is your stretching session, so whatever feels good for you. Just breathing here. This feels so good. I even feel this a lot in my upper back again. I'm looking directly between my legs. My head is heavy, and I'm just feeling a really nice stretch in my calves right now as I pedal out my legs. I'm gonna come to still. And I'm gonna look forward, start to bend my knees, and then come into a nice tabletop. So, here we are in our tabletop, untuck the toes. You're going to keep the knees directly under the hips, hands flat, fingers spread wide still. We're gonna move into that cat-cow. You're going to look up, arching the back, up towards the sky, the ceiling, wherever you are. And then pushing it, rounding it. This is cat, like your hollow black cat on Halloween. Really doming out your back. And then again, always moving slowly, moving through water. Oh, looking up. Oh, that feels so good in the low back. And then doming it out to the cat. So really important, move slowly, be gentle with your body, and listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right for you, don't do it. Your body knows, it knows. One more, and then come to a regular tabletop. And I want you to come down to your forearms, extend the legs behind you. Great, and now we're just in like a modified low cobra. And I just want you to have your forearms down, fingers flat, spread nice and wide, toes untucked, and you're gonna look over your shoulder, back to center, and look over, back to center. Bring the head down, and then just roll onto your back. Roll onto your back. And then hug the knees in, and we're just gonna do some little circles here. You can rock side to side if that feels better. You can stay still. We're gonna move now into some static stretches, which just means we're going to hold the pose for about 30 seconds. Ooh. Awesome, hug the right leg in, left leg goes long on the floor. There we go, get on my mat. And pull that knee in. Ooh, feeling so good. Breathing here, looking up towards your ceiling. And then slowly take that right knee and gently guide it with your left hand across your body over to the other side. Right hand's gonna come out, palm faces down. Now you can look over your shoulder or up towards the ceiling. I actually prefer to look up towards the ceiling here. Feeling an awesome stretch in my low back glute area. Even feeling a little hip flexor today. Just breathing here about 5 more seconds. Love it. And then come back in, hug that knee in, bring the left foot flat for a little extra back support, and bring that right leg up towards the sky. Flex the right foot, hands come behind the right leg for that hamstring stretch, relaxing your chest. You can pull in a little bit if you need it. If not, it's totally okay. Just relaxing here. Another few seconds. Breathing. And then slowly hug that knee in. And I want you to just roll the ankle. And now reverse the roll. Let's go to figure 4. So bring that right ankle onto the left thigh, never on the knee. Your hands are gonna come between your legs and meet behind your left thigh. And you're gonna lift up into that figure 4, feeling along the outer seam of your right leg, glute, thigh. Oh, it feels so good. This is one of my favorite stretches. This is like top 5 right here. Woo. Just breathing. You don't need to pull in too hard. Gravity will do its job. And we're almost there. We just have to do the other leg. Ooh, breathe. And then hug both knees in, nice and gentle. We're gonna do the other side. Right leg goes long. Left leg hugs in. Ooh, that nice squeeze. Awesome. And then slowly bring that left leg over across the right side of your body. Left arm comes out. Okay. My wall's in the way. Just feeling a super great stretch along the left low glute, back, thigh, hip flexor even, wherever you're feeling tension today. Just breathing. And then slowly hug it in. Bring that right foot flat to the floor for some extra low back support. The left leg goes straight up towards the ceiling. Flex the left toes. Hands come behind the left thigh. And breathe, feeling that hamstring stretch. A lot of us are super tight in the hamstrings, so you can always bend the knee if you need to. Do what's right for you today. Just breathe. And then we're going to bring that ankle over to the right thigh. Never on the right knee, but on the right thigh, bringing it up. Hands meet behind the right thigh. Feet are flexed. Oh, figure four. Figure fours, definitely. Just feels so good every time. I have a lot of tension in like the outer seams of my legs, so this is so helpful. Breathing here. Super important to just keep breathing. Nice deep breaths. And then slowly hug the knees in. And then rock your way up. We're just gonna do a quick child's pose to end it up. So bring your toes together, knees apart, sit back, glutes towards your heels, arms come out nice and long, and then bring your forehead down to the mat. Oh, when in doubt, child's pose. That's how I feel. Breathing here. Such a great stretch for the low back. One more breath. And then slowly walk your hands in. Come to seated. Any way that feels comfortable, cross-legged, doesn't matter. And let's just get a quick neck stretch in. Bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Ooh, feeling it all along the left side of your neck. Breathing. I hold a lot of tension in my neck and my shoulders. Back to center and over to the other side. Ooh. And then back to center. How do you feel? I feel so much more relaxed. I feel calmer, same thing as relaxed. I feel just better in general. My body feels looser and warmer. I feel a lot less like stiffness and tightness. This is an awesome workout to do before a workout or in the morning when you just wake up or before bed to settle down, get yourself ready for bedtime. It's just so important to stretch. So anytime you need a stretching session, please come back to this video. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.